Hello, my beautiful friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. If you're here in this video, you clicked on it. I have a sense that you are one decision away from a completely different life. There are signs around you. Spirit has brought you to this video for a reason. It's because you are meant to receive a message. Okay, so regardless of your zodiac sign, regardless of timing right now, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you're stumbling upon it is when you're meant to receive this message. I'm going to share with you through my cards what it is that you're meant to hear. And in my morning meditation, I received a lot of intuitive downloads, so I have to share these with you. Spirit is letting you know that whatever it is that you are seeking, whatever answers, signs regarding love, money, direction, whatever this is, it's coming in for you. And you are the one that holds the key to all of these answers. Okay, so Spirit is also wanting you to know that you are not lost. You are unfolding on your journey. You're not lost. You're exactly where you need to be, where you're meant to be right now, whatever it is that you're experiencing. Every shift, every pause, every lesson is leading you somewhere magical. These are the words that were coming in, magical. And I felt a lot of different synchronicities and signs that you are experiencing. You have been sending me emails about the different things that are happening in your life. And I also was receiving a lot of messages for personal readings. Now, I am not doing personal readings at the moment. And if you do ever receive any kind of comment or a message from someone offering you private readings as me, that is a scammer. So make sure that you're not responding to those people. But I did ask spirit guides. I was receiving a lot of intuitive downloads over the last couple of days. So this is why I asked spirit guides, what am I supposed to share with you today? And they let me know that you are one decision away of a completely different life. And it has to do with a couple of things here. I wrote this down. I'm a perfectionist. I have to have things in order and I don't want to forget anything because these were powerful messages for you. So there were energy drainers. Some of you are dealing with energy drainers. Some of you are working on your business. Perhaps you're publishing a book. Some of you are looking at your finances and even love. Some of you are receiving messages from loved ones on the other side. And some of you are just looking for clarity. So the messages that Spirit gave me here, and feel free to skip this part if you're not interested and go right into the tarot reading. But everything is intertwined here. I just want you to know that. So first, energy drainers. And, you know, I've been picking up on this energy quite a bit, especially with the people around me, the stories that I've been hearing. So if you, my friends, are dealing with energy vampires, whether this is at work, at home, anywhere, think of yourself like a phone battery. They want you to think of yourself like a phone battery. You can't let people drain you without recharging. Set clear boundaries. Spirit is asking you to set some clear boundaries, protect your energy. They ask that you visualize a gold shield that helps you, okay? And focus on what you can control. The situation may shift over time, but your power lies in how you respond. Don't engage in their negativity. Just like a Wi-Fi signal, if you stop connecting to them, they'll lose access to your energy. So they want you to set an intention for your day and choose to not give in to the energies of others and instead remain in your own frequency and vibration, and don't allow those people's energies to get to you, because you, my friends, get to choose what kind of energy you allow into your energetic space. So when you are coming to work, don't worry about other people. Let them do what it is that they're doing. Okay, you don't worry about that. You create your own atmosphere, your own energy in that space. All right. You have been receiving signs around this. Spirit has been sending you information and knowledge, even wisdom from the things that are happening around you on how to deal with this energy. And I feel it has to do with staying in your own frequency and just letting people, don't let it bother you. Let them do whatever they want. Okay. Those of you that are working on a business, I was getting someone that was writing. So I feel this is someone that is publishing a book. And maybe you're kind of on the fence about how you want to do this, right? If you want to do this yourself or you want to have some sort of external outside help. And Spirit was showing me somebody cooking. And what they said was a book is like choosing between cooking at home or eating at a restaurant. Okay. Self-publishing gives you total control, but you do all the work. So it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of effort. With my YouTube channel, we do all of the work, myself and my husband, right? We both work together, and there is a lot of back end work to bring one video out there for all of you, right? So you want to just make sure that you understand that and you have the energy to do that. So going through an agency or an outside external support means someone else helps you, but they take a cut and have a say in your creative process. Are you okay with that? Right? The key is to do as much research as you can and make sure you read the fine print. And the most important here is to trust your gut. Trust what it is that your intuition is telling you, because it is definitely communicating with you. Okay, so before you sign off on anything, make sure that you're trusting your intuition. And if it seems too good to be true, it usually is, right? So the right path is the one that feels aligned to your vision. Okay, so doing things yourself, you have full control over it, but it is a lot of work. With external energies, you get the help you need, but sometimes you have to give your power energy away to people adjusting that creative process the way that you want to do what it is that you're trying to do, right? Now, some of you have been asking or, stressing or even worrying about love and money. Okay, this is what I was getting here. And love and money are kind of like friendships, right? They thrive when there's trust and appreciation, not desperation. Okay. So if money feels stuck, you need to ask yourself, am I always worried about lack? Or do I appreciate what I already have? Money flows where it's respected. This is so powerful. And this is true because I actually experienced this energy. So money flows where it's respected, just like love. Instead of searching for love, be the energy you want to attract in your life. This is confidence, this is secure, and this is being open, okay? When you stop chasing, the right things find you. Then you make the room for the right things to find you. Right? So you want to have room in your heart. You want to be open and receptive and not closed off to this energy. But you also want to trust, right? I feel you want to trust. And, when you worry and stress about money, then the universe thinks, okay, this person's putting a lot of energy into worrying about it. So I better make sure that you experience it, because that's where you're focusing your energy, right? That's how it works. So Spirit is calling you, if there's any kind of worry or stress around money, let it go and practice self-love and respecting that energy. Okay, so some of you, signs are coming through from messages that you're receiving from loved ones. And loved ones, when they show up, lights start to flicker. You see orbs around you. So some of you may have been seeing things coming into your life as signs. So if you're trying to hear from the spirit world, think of it like a quiet radio signal. You have to tune into it without distractions. You know how we have those dials and you go through it. Sometimes it's clear, sometimes it's not. It's just like that. So messages come in subtle ways. They come through our dreams. They come through repeating numbers. They come through songs and lyrics that hit differently. The ones where you listen to them on repeat. Now, Spirit is calling you that, what is that I wrote here? It looks like chicken scratch. Random thoughts will pop up into your head, and spirits aren't always loud. They're usually subtle, right? Unless they want your attention, it's going to be really loud, okay? And I feel a lot of the times we're getting these signs and signals and messages through subtlety. The more that you trust, the clearer the messages will become for you. And then clarity. So I just feel that any tarot reading that you're watching, anything that you are seeing online, anything that you're experiencing in your life brings you clarity. And Spirit isn't asking us to obsessively look around for clarity, because it just flows into your life and you recognize it, especially if you are open to it, open to interpretation. Okay, so If you have too many questions, it's actually a sign that your soul is ready for something new. Instead of worrying about the right path, you need to ask yourself what excites you. So this is where you want to follow your joy and your excitement. And what would make you happy? What would make you happy? Sometimes the universe doesn't give clear answers because it wants you to trust yourself. I'm going to read that part one again because this is important. Sometimes the universe doesn't give clear answers because it wants you to trust yourself. And the answers will come when it's time. But for now, they want you to focus and light up what excites you. Light yourself up because you're a light. You're meant to shine in the world. So these are the messages that were coming through my morning meditation. And I like to archive and keep everything that comes through. So I usually write it. I'm a perfectionist. I'm very professional with my work. I don't know. I just like to have things organized and make sense, right? So if I ever have to go look for them, I'm able to find them. So what's happening here is I'm going to pull an angel message for you. You are protected and you are safe. You have guardian angels all around you. Any kind of fears that you have, Spirit wants you to release them, let them go and allow yourself to move forward, doing what it is that you desire to do. So we are getting here Archangel Gabriel. Look at that. Archangel Gabriel is around you, and we have an image of a woman. Now, some of you might be seeing a woman that looks like this somewhere in your life. This is a confirmation that you are surrounded by earth angels. Okay, so heal the child within. Spirit is calling you to heal the child within. There are parts of yourself you had to abandon in your early years in order to survive. But now it's essential to reclaim all those parts in order to thrive. The child within requires some tender, loving care at this time. So let them come to the surface and express all that needs to be shared. Hold them with compassion and give them radical healing, understanding, and love. Now we have an activation here. It's an affirmation. Feel free to write this down and use it in your life. I let healing and light reach all parts of myself. I let healing and light reach all parts of myself. All right, so look at that. Now, those of you that are interested, I do have a secondary channel. We have a video from Tom on energy vampires, and there's meditations there for you. So check it out at Sacred Knowledge Living. That's the handle for YouTube for that secondary channel. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So once again, they keep repeating this. You are one decision from a completely different life. What does this mean for you? Share with me in the comment section below. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello, my name is Ria. Thank you so much for being here. So let's see what else Spirit is wanting to share with you. I love the analogies and the way that Spirit speaks to me, because for me, I need to know with clarity. I ask Spirit, I need to understand with like just how things work in the world. And I'm getting like two rivers right now. They're showing me. There's two rivers intertwining here. There's two timelines that are about to merge. This could be you and your higher self, but there's definitely a merging happening here. So Knight of Swords to start. So clarity, crystal clarity here, the ability to able to see. Some of your seers out there, you have a gift of seeing, knowing, understanding. This is your intuition. This is your guide. This is your compass. This is a message that's been coming up quite a bit in my readings, that, you know, your intuition is very, very strong, and Spirit is calling you to trust yourself and trust the process. All right. It's time to plan. It's time to organize. It's time to really understand what it is that you desire to experience in your life. Again, it comes down to that decision. What is it that you want in your life? What is it that you want to experience? Make that decision and move towards it. That is the Knight of Swords. Make the plans. Let's research. Let's figure this out. We also have Five of Swords. Some of you are feeling trapped. Maybe you feel trapped because of energy vampires. Maybe this energy vampire is a spouse. Maybe it's a coworker, right? And this is where Spirit is wanting you to take a look at the kind of energy that you're allowing into your space, because I feel that you can create a beautiful space within this jar if you choose to. It's a butterfly that's in here. That is a beautiful butterfly. That in itself, it's something that someone wants to look at. This is why they trap it in a jar, because it is beautiful. It's not something that you see every day. And I feel that it's your energy that people are attracted to. And this interference with your energy through other people's energies sometimes throws you off your path or makes you question, or it just creates confusion. It makes you feel lost sometimes, right? So this is only temporary. This too shall pass, and you are not stuck. You are not lost. You are not alone, okay? This is what Spirit wants to make sure you understand. And they want you to step into your own power here within this energy of the Five of Swords here. Lots of sword energy. So I feel a lot of you, energy in your mind, the things that you give your attention to with your thoughts. Page of Swords. Oh my goodness, all swords. So yes, I'm getting some of you spending a lot of time in your mind thinking about your future, maybe about your past, maybe even stressing and worrying about things, right? And wow, there's a beautiful energy here where Spirit is letting me know that you are a beginner. Some of you, okay, some of you might not feel like you're a beginner, and this is maybe because Spirit is calling you to adopt a beginner's mindset here. This is the Page. They're showing up in this new experience. They're experiencing new things, and they're opening up to this different perspective in their life, different ways that they're going to now navigate their world, right? So you're opening up to another energy that is allowing you to see and understand things on a more, I feel this is really interesting because it's more on a collective level. It's, you're seeing things differently here. That's the best way I can describe this. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So look at that beautiful energy here. And again, the key is already within you. The answers, the guidance, everything that you are seeking is not external to you. You hold the key to those answers. You hold the key to that clarity. And again, Spirit is saying that you are not lost. You are unfolding along your journey. So think of yourself as the flower that is blossoming. This is what's coming through here. And I'm getting the song Spiral by 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐒 coming in. It's one of my songs I listen to in my morning meditation. And sometimes I play it on repeat because it just opens my mind into this space, this energy that allows me to kind of float around and gain access to what I need as I'm going through my day. And it's just like my morning meditation, where this is when I write things down. I'm usually sitting on my bed and I'm writing in my journal, and I'm just writing chicken scratch, whatever's coming through, and then I put it together with what I feel the messages were. So there's a whole process that goes into retrieving messages from spirit guides. And yeah, there's a lot of different things that are happening here, and a lot of clarity and messages coming in through signs here, everyone. Now, this is a general reading, so if it isn't resonating with you today, please leave it behind, but also share this with someone that might need to hear its message. All right, so we definitely have a new experience. This is you, Spirit is always wanting us to step into our own power. And I feel this in a sense is sometimes we forget, right, throughout our day, throughout our week. And it's all about coming back to ourselves and recognizing where we are giving our power away, where we are choosing to invite power in. And it all depends on how we're feeling, our emotions, and where our thoughts are. And right now with your cards, we got all swords here. You are in your thoughts. And maybe you tend to think, overthink, obsess over something. Like there's a lot of things that go on in your mind. So I feel there's a reality that you have created within your mind because of the energy that you've been putting into those thoughts. And it's almost like put a mask on the reality that you are living. This is what I'm seeing here. And what's happening is Spirit is calling you to dissolve the barrier between you and what you really want to experience in your life. Right? There is no barrier. It's the one that we put there that we think is real for us because we believe it, or we're putting energy into something that we're thinking. So what happens is, your subconscious and your consciousness communicate, and they create this reality, which is actually in our mind. It's just being projected outward. that is vibrating at the same energy that we are feeling, right? So it's really important that you practice mindful techniques here just to clear your mind, whether it's 5 minutes a day. You could do more longer times as well, but I feel that Spirit is calling you to reconnect with yourself along your journey at this time. And, you know, if you're thinking about, like, I'm getting two different decisions, like, I'm seeing you at a crossroads. This is what I'm seeing. Some of you are at a crossroads and you're trying to figure something out. And Spirit wants you to do your research. They want you to understand, you know, especially with your own business, if you're wanting to do something yourself. So when I first left the dental world, that was my 9 to 5. That was my security net. I chose to take on a home business. I wanted to work from home. And I decided I'm going to let go of that security net. I'm not going to have that anymore. I'm not going to have checks for 2 weeks, right? I'm going to have to put all of my energy into creating that money, that security net for myself. And I hustled hard. I made sure that I made preparations, which is the Knight of Swords. I prepared to leave that 9 to 5 job by taking on side hustles and saving money for 6 months to pay my rent, to pay my bills. I was able to save all of that money, and I made sure that I cut out all the things I didn't need at that time where I was wasting money. So this is where Spirit really wants you to understand what it is that you're trying to do and what your options are. And this will give you a clear idea of what it is that you need to do. You're one decision away of a completely different life. Those of you that are here today, now there is a purpose and a reason why you're here. Spirit is just wanting me to mention that. And if you're resonating with this reading today, make sure you comment and consider subscribing to this channel. I've been receiving a lot of collective messages lately, and this is why I've been coming up with collective readings a lot in this month of February. I just feel there's so much that Spirit is wanting to communicate to you right now. So preparation, research, understanding, knowing, knowledge and wisdom. So it's important that you master your craft at this time as well. Master your energy. Master where it is that you're directing it. Are you dealing with energy vampires at work? Well, guess what? You don't have to allow their energy to affect yours. You get to decide how you want to show up in this energy, where you want to give your attention, right? I know it's hard when we hear people cackling and laughing and not doing things, and you're picking up the slack. Do the best that you can within that energy of love, right? Within your own frequency and vibration, and let those people do what it is that they're doing, because it's revealing their true character, right? And you're not vibrating at that level, so there's no need to match that energy. Stay within your own vibration, okay? And this also goes for using your intuition, especially when you're making decisions around what path to go, what decision to make, right? So we've got two dark cards. These two women are in a maze. It does feel like things are a bit dark for some of you. Maybe life does feel like a maze and you're not sure which way to go. And every time you go somewhere, it feels like you're not going the right way. But these are both out of the maze. They have mastered coming out of that maze. This is what you are also doing. You are mastering how to work through this maze of life, this game of life, right? And intuition here is going to be big, because in both cards, this woman is taking her intuition. She is taking her power and directing it. She's like, this is my energy. No one has authority over it other than me. I'm going to take this and I'm going to make plans on where I'm going to direct that energy. I'm going to take the action to go ahead and do that. And for some of you, this might be a new experience in your life where you're choosing to take your power and apply it in the world. We make mistakes along the way, so don't ever be too hard on yourself. This person does not look like they're hard on themselves. They are ready. They're ready to use their power and wield it in the world, right? And you're going to be able to share this knowledge, this wisdom with others. And I feel this is the point. Maybe you are publishing a book and you're trying to decide whether you want to do this yourself or another way, maybe with outside help. You want to make sure that you understand what each of this entails. And if you're good with that, then move ahead with it. Now, again, doing things ourselves and, with other help. I did it by myself at first. My husband wasn't working with me when I first started my YouTube channel. I edited, I did everything myself, and it was a lot of work, but I still did it and I could do it again. But it is so nice to have my husband work alongside me and us be partners together to do this, because it's only expanded the energy. And that felt right to me. I listened to my intuition that, okay, you know what? I need that outside help. So I thought, who would be the best person to help me on this? And I thought of my husband, and he's fully in, he's on board, right? So this is the kind of energy, this is where you want to follow your intuition. It is guiding. You listen to your emotions and the way that you're feeling, your frequency and vibration the whole time, making sure that you are grounding and centering yourself along the way. Okay. And again, the energy that you're putting out there, the universe is going to match it. They want me to keep reminding you of this, because sometimes we forget this. We wake up the next day and we're like, totally, completely forget that. Oh yeah, I was practicing this thing the other day and now I completely am not doing it. I don't know if any of you have experienced this before, but it's definitely coming in. Now, the other thing is, some of you have been seeing something repetitively in your life. This is coming through, and this is because of the connection to spirit here. You're able to see things, so you're seeing patterns. This is what I'm getting. You're seeing patterns. You're seeing something repeating itself. Maybe this is a repetitive pattern of someone at work. Maybe this is a repetitive pattern in you. Like, you're starting to see things that are, again, repetitive as a pattern that is creating this energy in a life, your life or someone else's. You're seeing this happening now. And you're able to break that pattern. You're able to cut through that and even share with others how they can do it, because you recognize it. And maybe people take offense to that when you share with them, like, you know what your problem is. And it's not even about saying it like that, right? Because when you say it like that, that's really rude. But I don't feel like you voice it, or maybe you do. So I'm getting somebody that is talking a lot. This could be you, or this could be somebody else that bothers you. Okay, I'm getting a lot of talk, rumors, saying things. Again, this could be, somebody that is venting to you. I feel you're meant to listen and not to communicate too much unless there's some wisdom coming through you, or you give really good advice, and this is something that you know about yourself, right? But I feel you're meant to be more of an observer and look around, and this is what you're doing. Oh my gosh, you are coming to a beautiful place, and Spirit is letting you know you're not stuck. Some of you are feeling stuck somewhere, or you feel like you haven't broken through some sort of a barrier, like you're blocked, perhaps. You know that you're this beautiful butterfly. You have this potential. There's so much that you have to offer the world, and you're just trying to figure out how to do that. You have a lot of different kinds of ideas, and you're just kind of like, okay, how do I make this happen? So Spirit wants you to focus on one thing at a time. Pick one thing that excites you, that brings you joy, and just put all of your energy into that. Make that choice, make that decision, and full throttle go in with that. Commit to it, devote yourself to it. Because when you start to do that, you're going to see that you're progressing and you're seeing things actually unfolding for you. Everything is going to fall into place, but you can then expand from there, right? Once you feel that expansion coming in, those branches are going to start to sprout, right? This is what's happening. You are not lost. You are not stuck. So when you're thinking like this, I want you to implement some affirmations that you can repeat to yourself every day. Like, I am not stuck. I'm freely flowing through my life. Everything is coming to me, and I'm in the vibration and energy of love, abundance, and prosperity. You can make up whatever affirmation you want that works for you to feel empowered, to feel uplifted, right? And this is actually going to dissolve whatever this block or this layer, this whatever lens is, okay? And, I remember before I started my YouTube channel, I used to feel stuck. I used to think like, there's no way I can do this thing for myself. It's not that I thought that, it was just something that was in my mind. But I always fought it. I was like, no, that is not true. The thoughts would come in. There would definitely, all sorts of thoughts would come in, but I wouldn't give them power. I would argue with them. I'm like, no, you know what? That's not true, because I haven't done it yet. I don't know if it's going to be true for me. And if it does become true for me, I can figure things out, because I just figure things out. I just will not let my thoughts, it's like a voice in your head, right? And you can communicate with it. I don't know if you and any of you argue with your own voice in your head, but I definitely do. I think of it as another version of Rhea, who's maybe cynical or pessimistic. It's like a part of your ego, right? So I'm able to communicate with it. And sometimes our ego is like this person on this card that keeps us in a jar, wanting us to be safe, protected, comfortable, not wanting to get outside of our comfort zone because, oh gosh, it would hurt the ego somehow, right? So I feel this is what's happening here is you're learning to work with your egos. You're learning to create balance and harmony with them, parts of yourself, because they're there. They're a part of you, your egos. It's not that we're meant to break them away. We're meant to release the hold they have on us, not release them altogether because they're a part of you, right? They come in handy from time to time. So you're a beautiful butterfly. There's so much that you're meant to experience that you're already experiencing. Those of you that are here, I know that there's a beautiful life that you're experiencing right now. There's also something in your life that you are grateful for, you are thankful for. A part or area of your life right now that you're really proud of, that you're happy about in your life. That is where they want you to focus. They want you to bring that energy into all areas of your life, to vibrate in harmony with that, because the version of you in that experience is the version of you you can bring to every other area of your life, right? It's kind of like you're happy, you get up in the morning, you're feeling really good, and you get to work and you're like, I'm going to have a good day. And all of a sudden something happens. This person comes and says something, you know, they knock your coffee off the table, or they're sitting around doing nothing and you're having to pick up the slack, right? Let them do what it is that they're doing, because their energy is very clear. And remember that karma is always working. There's energies that are coming in and you don't need to worry about that. You take care of your own energy and do the best job possible in your power, in your energy, right? You're very powerful. Your energy is very powerful. And I feel that you're going to be able to change the energy of the room by being yourself, by not letting things bother you. Right? So this is what's coming through here for you today. So very powerful messages. I just wanted to pull a bonus card. This is the Light Workers Oracle. I really feel there is light shining in the world and light bulbs. It's like lights turning on everywhere right now. This is what I've been sensing. So a collective energy. It is definitely affecting us on a collective level. So let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share. So we are getting Star Child. Look at that. You are a star child. You're here because you're a star child. This is your confirmation. And some of you might be resonating with this image, which is extremely powerful. You have the ability, you are a co-creator. You have the ability to create worlds. Okay, you like the power of this card is insane. And the number 8 on this card. So again, this has to do with power. This has to do with your power. And Spirit is really showing you your power at this time. All right, so the message here is the light of the stars exists in you. You are a star child. Our earth wants you to share that light with humanity. You are being asked to commit to your life on this planet truly and completely, with the understanding that you are meant to be here and you have special spiritual work to accomplish, even if your life appears to be ordinary in other ways. Give up the idea that you belong somewhere else, to another home in the stars. Instead, let the starlight of your inner being shine here on earth, where it shall make such a positive difference in the world. Let yourself fall in love with Earth's beauty, as she supports you in all the ways to have a truly amazing and beautiful experience of life. So look at that. That's the star child energy. All right. So what I'm going to do now is pull 3 personal messages for you. This is where I'm going to ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages, because these are specific for you. And I want you to write these down and carry them with you. If they resonate, please feel free to comment and confirm with me in the comment section below. So we're getting you're stepping into your highest divine path. Look at this. Was the card that came up in my last collective reading as well. So some of you might be seeing seagulls. Some of you might be seeing other birds. Okay, so this is your first message here. Your next one is, don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone. Don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone. So sometimes we hold on to energy vampires because we have this energy of codependency around us. And I feel what's happening is you are being released from an energy by you choosing to be in your own frequency and vibration. So your third message now is, the wheel will turn in your favor. Keep going. The wheel will turn in your favor. Keep going. And we're to close off now with an angel number. So some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers, perhaps this one. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. And when you do see this number, remember the message of this card. So we are getting for you, my friends, meeting destiny. You are meeting destiny. Okay, so the number 1818, if you're seeing this number, this is your message. Continuing on your mission. Spirit wants you to continue on your mission, star child. There's a energy around your marriage, twin flame energy here, right? If there's any kind of interference, anything that you're experiencing, because a spotlight is being put on a relationship in your life. If there's turbulence, don't match that energy. Instead, you want to vibrate in the energy of love. Everything is working for good right now for you, and there's triumph, there's victory, there is success, there is abundance, there is prosperity coming in for you. You are meeting destiny. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, thank you so much for watching and being here with me today and spending this time with me. So until the next time, everyone. If you enjoyed this video today, you're also going to enjoy some of these videos I've posted here for you. So I do feel there are messages that Spirit is wanting to relay to you. And if you choose to, these definitely are going to have something that you're going to be able to carry forward with you. So enjoy.